Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am Cress Nether. I am your host here in these Fey Groves, and I hope you're having a lovely time because I know you will with our next program. The program that is Scion, or specifically Midnight Storm, a Scion story. I don't believe everyone is there yet, but I'm going to say hi to the folks that are here already. We are missing a Michinho. This is why we are still with the cat crew. And yeah, we're going to have a lovely time. Let's see if we can say hi. 3, 2... Hello!
Hello.
Hi, Alvarans. Hi, Denny Cat.
Hello.
I would like... Yeah. I'm going to refresh because it keeps popping not at the end of songs. But we might be sticking with the cat crew for a little while longer than anticipated because Michi's, what's it called?
Job thing.
Yeah, training has had to take a back seat at her work.
Oh no.
To train some other people who are a little more pressing for what they need to be trained on.
Okay.
So it just means that we might be sticking with the cat crew for a little bit longer.
Oh, that's a shame. I enjoy hanging out with Michinho.
Yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back.
I don't mind the cat crew though, but it's always fun when Michinho is here.
Tell her to kick training's butt.
Yeah. Where is Ghost? And where is RoboFriend?
That is an excellent question. I did check on Ghost.
Okay.
Before I hopped on. He might be on in a second.
I hope so. Would be fun.
Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness, Mr. Man.
Yeah, Lorenz, I was saying to Nether about an idea I have for followers for Kit. An environmental law firm.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Because I got the order thing. So if I can get them to, like, get me legal permission to do things and be places, I can have that protection.
Valid. Then we got Saints and Monsters, Mysteries of the World.
So many books.
Unlucky. Yep. I open a lot of them. Hello.
Barrett.
Hi.
Hope you're well.
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing alright. Happy to be here with you all.
I'm tired. I woke up late.
Oh, I also did. I napped hoping to get some energy for today, and I feel like it did make a slight difference, and hopefully it's positive.
I also woke up late, but it was like hours and hours ago now, so...
That is very fair.
Now we're waiting for the red ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just swapping to TWRP. As I heard what you had put on Foundry, and it sounds drastic.
It's just the Hades 2 soundtrack.
I know.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I am putting up momentum back to 8.
Yes.
70.
And 70 momentum would just be like, alright, and I'm also going to spend momentum on this roll, like 10.
Yeah. Because of course we have 9 people in our party.
I would like to spend 38 momentum.
Oh.
Before I roll.
I really wanted to succeed.
It would be interesting to have just like, oh, we have a pool of X amount of momentum. Let me just use all of them.
Alas, the maximum momentum is 8 for this party.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the equivalent of saying, I'm gonna go all in.
Yep. I don't think Sarne needs to do that.
Probably not.
Alright.
But you never know.
Fun stuff to talk about.
I'm still working on the subtitles from the Magnus Archives.
Huh?
It is such a long slog.
A lot of words.
Lots of words, yes.
Have you considered banning words?
Hmm?
Have you considered banning words?
Every day of my goddamn life.
I don't know what use it'll be. Especially for a verbal session of TTRPGs.
Verbal session that's already well done.
I know. It's... I believe I am past 1,000 subtitle clips. But there's 1,800. I'm over halfway done. But it's still a lot. And it doesn't help that apparently the auto subtitling that I put over it just doesn't do capitalization. It doesn't do punctuation. It doesn't hear that one of the characters' name is Sock. It doesn't hear that one of the other named characters is Whittier. So I see a lot of with your, and I see a lot of talk or stock.
Okay.
And it doesn't help that I made it harder on myself by subtitling everyone in different colors to distinguish the person speaking. Next time, I'm going to see if I can make that easier on myself. And in other words, in other news, in a little more than 2 weeks, there will be Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah.
And in a little less than 2 weeks, there will be a fundraising event for good friend of the stream, fellow Planesmelt leader and moderator here, Ray of Swords.
Yay.
To help it with getting funds for its hysterectomy.
Yay.
And I'll be doing a stream of 3 hours on a Saturday where you can donate to make me spin a wheel to change whatever game I'm playing.
You change immediately.
Kind of the plan, yes.
No saving, no stopping anything. You'd literally just quit and quit and change.
Ooh, I'm not certain about not saving, but
Not saving, which is kind of
Please
annoying.
only.
that could be that could be interesting to like have a tier higher for donations.
A lower one for save and a higher one for no save.
Yes, exactly. Because the idea was already like if you donate like one amount, you get to like we spin the wheel and we change the game. Another option would be you donate like a higher amount and you choose the game. And there's a set amount of games that I have already downloaded and set up. Okay. Let's see. What were the games I have already? I have 2 Tetris games. Tetris from the Game Boy and Tetris Effect. I have Suika game.
Yay.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. A shoot 'em up, Jamestown. Monster Hunter Rise. Dead Cells. Burnout Paradise. Super Mario Land from the Game Boy. Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of Necrodancer. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Splatoon 3. Celeste, Enter the Gungeon. Hollow Knight. Minute, Super Meat Boy, Undertale, and the letter V 6 times. Yes! V.
Good old you.
Like her pronouncing, just going.
I think, from what I've heard, the letter V 6 times is the shortened name.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a really cool 8-bit, 4-bit graphic game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What has been happening with you two?
Nothing significant of note that comes to mind.
Fair.
Gonna go see The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe in theatre soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that is that a play version?
Yes.
Nice.
I made a terrible mistake last Monday.
Do tell.
I went back and listened to some clips from Arrow Chronicles,
Yes.
and there was one where I talk as myself and as Max.
Okay.
And to me, it sounded exactly the same. So I had to go and ask a bunch of my friends, hey, do I sound different when I do that? And apparently I do. I couldn't hear it.
Okay.
It made me go, fuck it, let's give voice training a go.
Fair. I definitely, like, thinking back on it, I definitely do recognize when you have your normal voice and when you talk as Max.
Yeah.
with Max being Max, you sound grumpier.
That's kind of the point. Max is a very grumpy person.
I thought so. I thought that was what you were going for, and
Yeah.
to me that works.
Yeah, if my throat sounds a bit off today, that's why. I was doing it just for game.
Okay, no worries.
Ghost is at his computer. I've given him an orange and some water, so he will be on shortly.
An orange and some water.
Yes.
It is a red
Hello.
ghost.
Mulligan. I demand a mulligan.
Okay,
Mulligan.
you just draw one less card.
Unfortunately, time doesn't do those.
Yeah, so
Shame, because I
if you
could
want-
really wish to go back and not get hit by a truck.
Oh.
Oh no. I know.
Is this
You-
another story time?
Yeah.
Okay, so long story short, I got hit by a truck.
You said that already.
I was in the middle of a crosswalk, and they
Oh.
thought, "Oh, this is a great time to turn. It's all dark out, and I can't see any black people."
Oh, no.
And then they
Oh,
just
no.
swerved me.
Fuck.
I bounced.
No.
Do you have any
Like,
like?
as far as
he's
things go,
not, like,
bouncing
too
is the best
bad-
way, but
He's not too badly injured.
So there's the other thing. I think I've just used up all luck for the rest of my life, because the worst I got was just a really messed up bruise on my knee and a couple of scrapes.
okay, if it
I
does
don't
get
know how I'm
worse-
still here.
If it gets worse, do you have adequate health insurance?
No.
No one in America does.
Do note, the hospital that we go to will cover all expenses
Okay, good.
because we're poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came home, my glasses were gone, and Alvarez was just like, "What's up?" And then I looked at them and went, "I got hit by a truck." And
Oh.
then they were just like, "Oh, okay. Do you want to go to the hospital?" And then an hour later, I said yes.
Okay. Did you?
They were
Hey,
very
anything
nice
in
people. They gave me a ride
between-
home.
Hey.
Yeah, that's fair. That's good. Oh man, you've got some shitty luck. I'm so sorry.
I only wonder what happens this week.
I imagine the lack of injury and stuff is probably because the truck was going slow around the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly the
Yeah.
reason.
That is fair.
If it had not been a corner, this would be a very different conversation.
Oh, this
Yeah.
wouldn't be a conversation.
This
Yeah,
maybe
we'll
would
see.
be a conversation, but not with you. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Let that be known. Like I do joke about stuff like this because I'm uncomfortable about like friends' ill health.
Hey, I get it, dude. I get it.
I am glad you're here.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Hey, no guns this time.
Oh, no guns this time! That dude's gonna get out on an insanity plea, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, they're keeping me updated, and apparently the first day of his trial, he refused to go to the courthouse because, quote, "they're trying to kill me, they're trying to kill me."
Well, if it's
and
any, if
so
it's
they
any
restrained him to a
consolation,
hospital.
if it's any consolation, hospitals for people with mental illness in America are worse than prisons in some cases.
Dude, I looked into it, and if those places close down, they don't transfer the patients. They just let them go. They just let them roam the streets. They just, like, send them on their way.
Mm.
This is why we need prison reform.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit that button because that one has lyrics.
I'm going to hit another button, and I'm going to make sure that the Foundry tab is unmuted.
Hello.
I'm going to send the
Alright.
link to several people.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Oh, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Alright. Are we ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sibley.
Okay. Now, we had a session last time, and I would like to know what happened during it. So, with these characters.
Right.
So-
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I promise you'll do a better job, but I gotta get the yabbas out. We were just hanging around, discussing food and whatnot, when all of a sudden we decide, hey, we need to find out where these Starlight people are going to be next. So we did some scouting and cheated, and we found a couple good locations. We found a couple good people willing to give us those locations. And then we found out, hey,
And animals.
and animals. Thank you.
Some animals are people.
Some animals are people, but not all people are animals. Wait.
Some people are animals.
Some people are animals. Yes, thank you. So we then decided, are people going missing at Starlight? Because they come back weird. And so we decided to look into that by pretending to be insurance adjusters. Oh, and a sniper. But
I'm
she's
not
not
pretending
pretending.
to be a
She's just a sniper.
Well, okay. This is pulling back
You're
a
just
layer.
saying that
Hi,
she could.
Cress
She
here.
could.
I am pretending to be a sniper.
To be fair, if she shoots someone with the sniper rifle, it would adjust the hell out of their insurance.
You are right.
Sure.
You want me to adjust your insurance the long way around?
Yep.
But yeah, we are currently asking. I'm currently asking medical questions along with an Eldritch Horror and a cat.
Mm-hmm.
While I am noticing that the shadows around the house that you're in are strangely converging upon the house.
And I don't know that.
Hey, Eldritch Horror isn't asking
I
questions.
sent in the group chat. These shadows are looking mighty funky.
Yeah, but I'm not going to look at my phone while I'm on the clock.
I believe I
That's
checked my
unprofessional.
phone in case it was a message from our bosses.
Yep.
Yeah. So the shadows begin acting funky, and as mentioned, the Eldritch Horror is not asking questions. The Eldritch Horror has made its way inside.
Along with
Oh yeah, the Eldritch Horror tried to barge in.
as well
The
as
Eldritch
an, as
Horror
well as
did
an
barge in.
along with an invisible cat.
Hmm.
Alright. Speaking of, let me open up Obsidian. And that, I believe, is where we'll start, is with Olivia, considering that Olivia has something that she would like to do, if I recall
Came up with a
correctly.
terrible, terrible plan for these mind-controlled people.
Oh no.
And I wrote it out.
Oh.
Oh,
So, as Olivia walks among the house, picking up the evidence where she can, there is a shift in her stance and agitation at these dulled humans. She starts to twitch and her emotions start to rise, and within the house it begins to change. A horrible smell permeates the air. Fog wisps through the halls. Any standing liquid turns a muddy red. And every screen in the house, digital, analog, whatever else, turns to an aggressive and loud static. Suddenly
You
standing
just make the house haunted?
Yes!
Oh, cool.
he's in
Suddenly,
it.
the small girl is standing in the middle of the group, speaking out loud, startling them as she had practically not been there a moment ago. This is wrong. This is not how humans should be. Where is your joy, your sorrow, your passion and pain, your courage, and your fear? She lets out a long, deep sigh that doesn't match her form, succumbing to her monstrous urge. This will give +1 momentum, and then I am going to roll for her effect. Let's see. So first, I'll have Alphonse roll to hell.
Yes.
4 successes.
Shout out to the people who get the reference, but just everybody on like the top left-hand side of their vision just gets a little text, like some white text that just says, "Wade will remember this."
So +4 there. I'm also going to where is that? I'm going to tap my path, Nightmare Made Flesh. I'm going to go for a fetus scale with their legendary title, The Subtle Nightmare.
Excellent.
Which gives me, and I'm going to use that momentum from giving into the urge beforehand. Can I roll more momentum after if I use it beforehand?
I will allow it. Usually we're supposed to use momentum before we roll, but I like I really like how willpower is used in Chronicles and World of Darkness to roll it after, but so I will allow it.
This, plus that, plus this, plus scale 1, that, da-da-da-da. 9 successes. Wait, no, I should have more dice. That should have another 3 dice.
Go ahead and roll 3 more dice.
11 successes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh. Standing in the middle of them all, as she starts to twitch and the house gets haunted, her voice gets quieter, childish. She says, Hey, I'm really tired. I can take it off for just a bit, right? She speaks this looking to the sky, well, the ceiling, before letting out a little giggle, her hand coming up to her face. There is a click, a clatter of something falling, and reality around these people shatters into pieces. The dulled ones find themselves standing on the shore of a tremendous black lake lit by a full moon, trees made of bones looming around them. The water starts to ripple and part, splashing vicious and cold at their ankles as a humanoid figure rises from the center, standing tall as a mountain, skin translucent and faintly glowing. The crown of antlers upon its head, it tilts angrily down at them, its shore shaking splinters from the trees, and its hands swinging down to crush them. Just before death claims them, that same sweet childish voice whispers in their ears, "Wake up!" And they are back in the house. Their minds freed of control, their hearts beating out of their chest, their feet still oddly wet, and each of them with a streak of white hair in their hair.
Storyteller,
Yes.
what do I see of all of this from my
Oh,
vantage point?
Yeah, do any of us see any of that?
Wade feels a looming feeling to call his mother and tell her he loves her.
You notice the analog changes, pretty much a lot of the stuff before reality would break for those individuals. That is a more private type of session. Well,
That is
everything
fair.
before the roll is what happens.
Okay, I send a text in the group chat, like, I don't know what, like, is this your doing? This is some weird shit.
Since I'm not noticing it, I'm just like, what am I doing?
But yes, in your space, the space of your monstrous form, for lack of a better term, at this particular moment in time, there is a thing that you notice is that strings that were kind of surrounding them, being pulled upon, were connected to a vast blackness. A blackness that seems to be almost imperceptible in its size, before you are able to, for lack of a better term, cut the strings and bring the people back to lucidity, I'll say.
Crush the strings of copious terror.
Yes. And as the strings are cut, before anyone could do anything, as the individuals inside and the person who kind of stops, stares out into the distance for a little bit with a 1,000-yard stare, and then just kind of cowers behind the door. That is when the shadows, Sarne, begin to manifest into forms behind all of you.
Oh no.
Or not behind Sarne. Sarne's too far out, but behind the others.
Sarne has something worse coming for her.
Why are you saying that?
So it hasn't done anything yet.
Okay. So I'm going to.
I still have DM feelings from the other day, which is weird because my party's in their detox arc.
Oh dear.
Oh, it was horrible.
Oh,
One
no.
of them is now without a limb.
Yeah.
That sounds remarkably like. What was his name again? Jacob?
To be fair,
Funny
he
enough,
asked
it's
for
an arm.
it. To be fair, he asked for it.
Uh-huh.
He literally asked for it.
Oh, go ahead.
I enjoyed RT telling us a story about how, in a different thing he's involved in, people love to have horrific, permanent things happen to their characters, when, in comparison, a lot of people would prefer that their characters don't get mutilated.
One guy got blind twice.
It is something one may discuss during session zeros about what people are comfortable with and what they are not.
As fitting eldritch visions of horror, it's almost like a family of 6 appears behind Kit and Wade as shadows begin to manifest into form, with 4 shorter ones and 2 taller ones. And I would like everybody to roll for me some initiative, please.
But are these figures?
They're not Star Eaters.
Okay.
I just use the.
They're shadow
I'm
monsters.
using the tablets. Yeah,
No
the
worries.
tablets. Initiative. Roll.
Does
Initiative. Roll.
does the specialty firing guns work on initiative?
No, wait, specialties don't.
Specialties do not work on initiative.
Oof.
Yeah.
These absolute buffoons, these Nimrods, they don't know that we have a sniper!
So technically, I'd be the Nimrod here.
Okay. So.
Note to self, Google Nimrod.
So that has a very interesting change in meaning simply because of Looney Tunes.
Did Wade roll? No,
Right, working on it.
Rolled yet.
I'm working on it.
Red Ghost is looking up Nimrod.
On, where is it? There it is.
Close. Short, medium, long. Okay. 1
Oh.
success.
I mean,
Uh,
good on you.
yeah, with 2 dice. Who would like to go first between Sarne and Wade?
Oh, no wonder! Alright.
I would like to go first if that's okay.
No, go for it.
Thank you.
Wade. Spawn. Shadows. Okay. So, Olivia, you have successfully gone through and scared these individuals. I do not know if you have checked your phone, but what would you like to do?
That one should be
Uh,
4 successes because I have instant reflexes if that helps with this.
You're going second either
Yeah.
way, because Olivia
Okay.
rolled 5.
I think Olivia will. She will steal a couch cushion, pressing it to her face, and then will run out of the building.
Okay.
The shadow people are just outside.
Yes, they are just behind Kit and Wade, who are at the door.
Okay.
The door is here.
Would be there, yes.
Are they all the same, or are they different?
There's 2 taller ones and 4 shorter ones.
Yeah. Let's go for. So Olivia, with her face still covered in a random, rather comfy-looking couch cushion, will point a hand directly at one of the one of the smaller ones, saying, "Let's see, I'll use neither the minute nor the hour." Her voice will ripple out around the couch cushion and from just the woods all around us, saying, "I'm going to eat you."
Okay. Is there a particular one that you want to mark?
Yeah, say this one on the left.
The one on the left, okay. Let me zoom in. There we go. Toggle this wood.
Next
Sign
skill
status
roll.
effect.
I guess. Persuasion for intimidating it?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Um.
I think this feels like a social persuasion to me.
Yeah,
For
I
your
don't
next
know
skill?
if the striking looks would in any way matter.
But your looks are covered up at the moment.
Also reasonable. That's it.
Yeah.
Manipulation, persuasion, intimidation. I think this is how it. It's not skill rolls. I forget. Do they use the calling or do they use stats and?
Bunch of wills use the calling. They use stats. So
Okay. Should just be manipulation plus persuasion then.
yes.
Okay. No successes. Unfortunate.
Okay. Would you like to spend some momentum?
Yeah, let's say spend 3. 3 is a good number.
Okay.
3 is a good number.
Still 0.
All right. So
Sadly,
it
her
feels like
voice being muffled by a cushion is not so good.
it's not so intimidating now. However, we go to Kit.
Wait, no,
No.
because I have a
Oh yeah,
pet.
you have a creature. That's right. You have a creature, not a follower.
Yes.
My bad.
Speaking
I
of
also
the
have the
creatures,
creature.
as before, they will shed their cat-like skin, taking their full, horrifying form, and will pounce on that same one.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, 4 successes.
God. Okay. Let me take a look at their stats. Real quick. Stats. Yeah, nope. That will. Because they are foes. That'll 1, 2,
Oh my.
Minions.
3. Yep. 4.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 successes.
Alphonse.
And it's all close range.
Alphonse then will grab the one that Olivia specifically pointed at and will toss the kind of shredded remains of its body back to her. Now, true to her word, she sort of kneels down over it, removing the cushion, and very clearly there's like horrifying, crunching noises despite its form theoretically being shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I thought this was Scion, but we are playing Chronicles of Darkness, aren't we?
Wade's gonna start crying.
All of
Now-
Kidsphere is standing on end.
Yeah. This is not a great day for Wade, is it? Like now this and then before watching Nosferatu.
At
It's
least he gets
horror
something to
day.
talk about.
Okay, at least Olivia was nice enough not to expose you to her face.
Eh.
There is that.
Guess it's very well. I suppose this isn't a situation that can be resolved amicably. I'm going to imbue one legend
Okay.
to use Call of the Wild on myself.
Okay.
His blue eyes seem to glow a bit, and his claws and fur grow a bit longer as he steps forward. I'm gonna use my claws on it.
Alright.
So they have melee, brutal, and piercing. Just for your reference.
Thank you.
Weapons. Melee. Alright. Anything else here? No. Don't think so. Wait, no, I get 2 from this. 6 successes against one directly in front of me.
With brutal, you may do a critical if you would like.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just catch it right in the throat.
Yes.
Very nice.
This isn't going to make any sense, but I can't really type out right now. To answer your question, yes, I did.
Okay.
And this bird is gonna run in from the side and assist with an attack.
Go for it.
4 successes.
And that'll do it on that particular shadow.
Once again, just like invisible jaws just crunch it.
Okay.
Around its
Sauna.
midsection.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
I said around its midsection.
Yeah.
I'm just finishing my sentence.
Sarna is going to process whatever she just saw later.
Repress.
And she was considering releasing the. I wonder what the experience would be for her. But she's going to not release her legend that she's imbued on Unerring Flight, because she doesn't need any like grenade launcher at this moment, because there's only one target anymore. And instead, I am just going to make one shot on the final shadow. Let's see, that would be a skill check.
Yes.
Dexterity. Firearms. I would say firing guns in this case is a specialty that I
Yeah.
can use.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Can I just already use 2 momentum on this?
Yeah, you can start off with using 2 momentum.
If everyone is okay with that.
Go for it.
Okay.
There you go.
6 successes.
What is tags on your weapon?
Tags on my weapon. firearm, brutal, lethal, long range. Disregard that one because I don't care about that at the moment. Piercing, concealable and two-handed. Also, do not care about those.
You are at long range because that's what you said that you were. So long range does apply, but you have brutal, so you
I
may
have
do
brutal.
a critical hit if you'd like.
I think that's a yes.
Okay.
Do I have a success left?
You do not.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Would you like to spend your turn crying?
Yeah.
It's a free action.
All right. It's crying is a free
You
action.
can cry and do other stuff at the same time.
You can cry and do others.
Feeling nostalgia is also a reaction as well, that is D&D, never mind.
Wade's just gonna think of better days.
Yep.
Then he's gonna tell his security detail to hit this guy.
All right. Go ahead and roll physical leadership, I believe.
Scuffish Jordans.
I imagine they all just like jump in from all directions and pile on top
Yeah.
of it.
Very a la Agent Smith in The Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
It would be medicine physical. Or medicine social, because you are directing them to do something. Because they are 5 dots, and medicine's your only 5 dot skill.
Fair.
Okay.
And I don't have a specialty for this.
No. 2 successes is not enough.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me read this. That's not going to do much. So what it's going to do is, as it begins leaking shadows and grossness, it creates a miasma. So it's going to roll a desperation pool, because everyone can do a Clash of Wills. I'm not going to do 4 Clash of Wills, I'm just going to have it roll 1, and it's going to give you guys a difficulty to overcome.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Got to get 1 success on a legend plus, I'm going to say stamina.
Stamina? I have 3
Yeah.
dots on that.
For a split second, my dumbass thought I could choose to fail.
Don't,
Because
don't choose to fail.
This is such Chronicles energy.
Oh yeah.
You said legend plus stamina?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 dice. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Olivia, you're fine.
2 successes.
Sarna, you're fine.
Legend plus...
Two.
Oh.
Kit, you're fine.
Yay.
I didn't know we could roll legend.
Yeah, it's under
Beautiful.
skill.
Beautiful.
Wade, would you
Wade
spend
continues-
momentum?
No. No, I want to see what this does.
Crying.
You are poisoned.
Oh no.
You are gross.
Yes.
Oh no, I have the stink lines of death.
You have acquired the ick.
Indeed.
So you are poisoned.
Stinky.
Take damage unless you do an action of resolve or survival plus stamina. Resolve is
So what-
interesting.
Unfortunately,
So how does
this
this
is,
work?
unfortunately this isn't an injury condition, so I can't just say no.
I think it means
Fair enough.
integrity or survival.
Yeah. The
Hold on.
resolution, overcome the poison, or be the recipient of healing magic. So do keep that in mind as well.
But it also only lasts 1 round.
Lasts
wow,
5
that's-
rounds.
Okay, I was about to say, geez, that's
because
nothing.
it lasts as long as its desperation pool.
It says equal to the number
Oh.
of successes that inflicted it.
Anyone afflicted by the miasma gained the poison condition with a rating equal to the antagonist's desperation pool.
Oh.
Well,
Is the effect is written oddly?
so what?
I grabbed that from the poison condition to put it out there as fast
okay.
as possible.
That makes sense.
So what just happened? Did I just breathe in the stink fog?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. And then we go back to the top. Olivia, what would you like to do?
Okay. Olivia will stand up tall, her face completely normal, never mind the copious amounts of blood dropping down her chin and onto her shirt.
Makes it look good.
She is very pretty.
I
She'll,
dread
yeah,
the
she'll just
moment
use
she
the
meets
same.
Casimir.
She'll use the same thing as before. She'll point at the last remaining shadow, saying, "You have 10 seconds left." No, attempt.
Go for it.
What did I do before I did this? Plus this. Plus this. 2 successes. A chance.
Alright. That does it this time. Opposed next skill roll. Okay, well, since it says opposed, I'm just going to use its desperation pool. 2 successes.
I assume
I'm
it
gonna give
succeeds on defense.
Oh yeah, it would be defense, wouldn't it?
Oh, I was thinking, I assume it succeeds because it was defending.
Yes. We'll go with that. I will look up more rules on that stuff later.
Yeah, still, Alphonse will do his duty and will attempt to rip it to shreds. 3 successes.
Which is just enough to get a point of damage in, which is all the HP that it had. So it is dead. And the big music stops for the moment. Wade, as things begin to settle down, go ahead and mark 1 injury condition. And then you guys are good to do whatever it is that you'd like to do.
I would like to fix the poison immediately.
Absolutely.
You said a sapient of healing magic, right?
Yep.
No injury for you.
Okay, let me get the sheet back up. I gotta unmark it. Thank you.
That's healing magic.
I checked. Ties favor the defender.
Okay.
Clash of Wills, as they do with deck rolls.
That's also just how I run all of my games anyway.
I will activate Brussels, and everyone can come back to Brussels.
Yay!
But yes, you have a house full of scared peoples.
There was this
and the
one
shadows
loud
begin
shot.
to and the shadows begin to dissipate.
I would like to roll to tell as much as I can about what the fuck those were and why they were here before they
Absolutely.
fully vanish.
Go ahead and roll a cult for me.
Cool. They're creatures. I'm gonna do cryptozoology. Mental.
I'm just gonna go back to Spider Silk. It's not exactly fitting, but
3 successes.
with 3 successes, you kind of get the idea that as night's falling, how to describe this?
Wasn't it like 10 a.m. when we got here?
No, because
we'd
you guys
been
watched
busy
a
all day
movie
and we watched a movie and had food and stuff.
Oh, right.
These things are just kind of like, for lack of a better term, shadow spirits, I guess would kind of be a better way to put it. They could have been attracted to people who are doing things, to folks of legend, for various reasons. It could have been somebody sent them after you, could have been somebody, or it could have been that they just wanted, because usually, if they're not dispatched so quickly, they have the ability to sap the strength of strong individuals. So it could have been that they were hungry.
Would that strength sapping have symptoms similar to what we've heard of from the people who have returned from the space stuff?
No, it's more of a physical type of strength sapping.
Okay. Did it look like that we were their target? I know they weren't here very long.
Yep.
Evens.
Okay. It's hard to say, given that the only type of attack that one did was a giant AoE.
Gonna turn to the people in the house and ask if they're alright. If any of them are hurt.
They're physically fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can I utilize traumatology to check on them mentally?
I do have some medical training.
Yeah, if you guys want to go through and check them, you can.
Yep. Well, this will give us an excuse to, give them a checkup and
Who'd like to
see if they're getting fucked up.
What you have actual healing magic, right?
I have healing magic and I have 4 dots in medicine.
I have 5 dots in medicine.
I don't have healing magic that just tells me things about people though.
Okay.
But I
So
do have
you
a
want me to lead, or do you
specialty.
want
I
to
do
take
have
lead?
a specialty judge creatures health. So
Okay, you take lead then.
Okay. And then if you want to help Wade, that would be a mental medicine check.
Mental medicine check. Okay.
Yeah. Traumatology would apply.
Okay.
Heat. Alright, 3 additional enhancement kit.
hell yeah, 9 successes.
Nice.
Very good.
With 9 successes, as kind of the last of the static seems to be kind of clearing up as things begin slowly achieving a state of quote-unquote normalcy in this house. Yeah, they were very terrified of whatever it was that they saw.
Can I check any lingering health issues that aren't just what just happened right now?
Shock, elevated blood pressure, anything lingering.
Hyperventilation.
Anything that has been affecting them for a while that might be related to our investigation.
Surprisingly, they are extremely fit of health. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but I'm going to say it anyway.
It's fine.
They seem to be as if they've taken good care of themselves. Maybe with 9 successes, a lot of the lingering aspects or issues that they had that they might have put off because I don't need to go to the doctor, I don't like going to the doctors or anything like that, has been taken care of, or at least they've begun seeing somebody for that.
Okay.
Especially as you're kind of talking with them, helping them calm down, get into the moment. With 9 successes, I would say that you're kind of getting some of that as well.
Could I do a little bit healer esoterica to try and calm them down a bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be back shortly.
Yes. It doesn't do much about the white streak of about the
No,
streak of white in
it's
their hair.
mostly
but
just so that their hearts don't explode.
yeah, I think it's 5 of them in the house.
Yeah.
Begin calming down.
Will emanate chill vibes,
Yeah.
despite also being terrified.
But they seem less stiff, would be the word that I would use, as they kind of begin to calm down.
While I've got them all in one room doing this, if anyone else wants to do another look around the rest of the house, really quick.
I'm still keeping a lookout, but I'm also disassembling my gun.
Also, Robert Pirate said he was gonna be right back, I think.
Did you want to do a look around, Wade?
Snooping.
Oh, shit.
Is where's Olivia?
Robert Pirate,
Olivia
Robert Pirate stepped away
is-
from his keyboard.
A-posing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, very quickly
So we
Wade is going to have
will
a
know
look
the
around.
answer to that question when he gets back.
Yes. So what are you looking for if you're taking a look around?
Any like esoterica stuff that looks like it really shouldn't belong in an apartment that was housing like 6 people. Mystic relics, anything that might be related to the skeleton people that we dealt with. Anything related to Starlight.
There's lots of stuff related to Starlight. They all worked for Starlight over the
Okay, no,
over the table.
that's fair. That's fair. Anything sketchy related to Starlight.
Are you looking for stuff that's hidden? Are you going to look like? How are you going to?
Yeah,
look for
yeah.
it?
Show me the secret door.
Okay, so that
How am I
would
going to look
be-
for it? I have 12 other people with me.
It's less. I'm not asking how are you physically looking for it. I'm asking, are you using technology? Are you just going to use your brain to try to figure out stuff on there? Are you going to use? Do you want to use culture and try to see what would be odd about how they were living to see if there's anything along those lines to go back to? I'm asking that so I know what skill to
Yes.
have you roll.
Fair enough. Just to help him kind of ease out of the trauma himself, he's going to take on a gumshoe persona for this section, and he's going to use reason and deduction.
Mhm.
No matter how many sessions we play as Cat Crew, I'm always playing Garden.
Mhm.
I would say I would use academics then if you're going to use reason and logic to try to
Okay.
get to the bottom of things. Mental academics. Not exactly what it's supposed to be used for, but I don't care. With one success,
Oh boy.
it's tough to find anything. It all seems to be quite clean in that particular aspect.
They even dusted.
Like when you're kind of taking a look around, sure, there's some secret things that people may not want you to find or anything along those lines. Like looking under the bed reveals stuff that I'm not really going to get into, but it's nothing that's incriminating or nothing that's what's the word I'm looking for?
Nothing relevant to our case.
Yeah, nothing relevant to the case.
Wade picks up a banana. Wade licks the banana. They wiped it down with disinfectant. Who's this thorough?
That would just be weird, but yeah. Okay.
World's cleanest banana.
I'm just assuming that Wade goes at this a la Tracer Bullet, also known as Calvin's film noir detective alter ego from Calvin and Hobbes.
Yes.
I'm unshrimping. Okay. This is a casual reminder to stretch.
Yes.
But yes, so we have some healing going on. Is RoboPirate back?
Yeah, hello.
Is there anything
I
that you would like to
I-
do as you have a moment to look around?
I suggested that people could look around while I, air quotes, treat the people in the house and keep them all in one room.
Olivia, I guess, will pull out the papers that she stole earlier and actually read them. See if they were what they had to say.
Okay. As you kind of pull through, you see kind of like names at the top of the individuals that it kind of applies to. Some of them are dossiers on the other individuals, so they know who they're working with. That is not the right Obsidian thing. Like, as mentioning, a lot of these people are physicists, specifically astrophysicists. And then anthropology, and then some who are mythology researchers.
Are they researching the same thing? From different angles?
Tends to be, you know what? Make for me, Olivia, as you are taking a look at this, I would say make for me, this is going to be a bad pool, an academics check. Academics mental.
Cryptozoology or lie detection help at all?
No lie detection.
Okay then.
I would say your hide intentions would be more applicable here.
Okay.
For a specialty.
No success. Okay, Olivia, I guess puzzled by what she's looking at, is just going to wander over to Wade, still soaked in blood, and hold up the paper saying, "Hey, can you make any sense of these?"
Would you like to take a look, Wade?
He's muted.
You're muted.
Sorry, I said I will try.
Okay. Go ahead and make the same roll, academics mental.
Olivia doesn't actually know whether or not you know academics, but like a cat, she senses you don't want her around, so she's coming closer.
Is the paper now soaked in blood?
Oh,
No, paper's not soaked in blood. Paper's fine. With 2 successes, the thing that kind of sticks out is, at least with the anthropology and myth stuff kind of intersecting, it intersects at a lot of celestial types of myth, like the Star Eaters and other creatures of that type of nature, like where they're from, things that they're doing, which kind of leads itself to a connection to astrophysics specifically because of charting stars and things along those lines. But with 2 successes, it's just seems like research.
So it looks like it's just like research paper, but it's all worded up weird.
Sarne, are you approaching the house by curiosity?
Yeah, you would hear my my
Yeah.
bike rumbling towards as I get out.
Whinnying.
I would
There
say
is
that
a
you-
strange whinny as I shut off the engine. Yeah.
I would say that you are able to make it to there at this point.
I get out. I do put my helmet on the bike handles and walk in. What the hell happened?
Some sort of shadow creatures.
I meant before that. Is Olivia here, like, fully carnated?
Yes, I would hope so.
Because
She
that
went
was the
way.
only one I couldn't see from...
Just gonna point
There.
like she went that way.
I walk over to
Points in the
Olivia.
direction Wade is being terrorized in.
Olivia,
Yeah?
what the hell are you?
I am a university student.
Cut the crap. We all saw what you did. What are you?
My ears turned to listen in from the other room.
She
Wait,
tilts her
so
head
just-
confused.
Wade's just gonna take a step to the left.
Sarno.
Yeah.
You may make an academics or occult check if you would like.
I would rather go with academics, please. Thank you.
Mental, please.
Mental.
Mhm.
3 successes.
3 successes is enough, even though it's not necessarily your main aspect of it, and I don't know too much about the Tengri myself because I've been slacking. That there are some gods or some titanic figures. It's hard to grasp onto which ones, though that line is fuzzy at the best of times. That are more monstrous in nature, that are the ones that represent fears, type of thing, in their own ways.
Just crosses her arms, looking at Olivia. Do you have any ill intentions for any of us here?
Nope.
Kit pokes his head around the corner and says, "Perhaps there's a better place for this conversation, like not in these people's house."
It's a conversation that needs to be had.
But not in this house. Let's get out.
Yeah, maybe somewhere heavily populated in broad daylight.
Or just outside.
The ever-fading daylight as the shadows begin to lengthen in a more natural setting.
Wade walks out, sees the sun's about to set. Oh, great. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are able to head outside. Do you want to leave the premises completely, or do you just want to close the door and have some outside privacy?
Get away from the house so that they don't get too suspicious of us and stop trying to listen in.
I think because this is outskirts of the city, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think Sarne, because the others went by car or by limousine.
I would presume you guys would have enough forethought to go by a car, whether that car is
Yeah.
rented or otherwise, rather than limousine.
Whoever was driving the
Okay.
car, Sarne is going to kind of like motion for them to follow her. We find this gas station outside of Brussels proper, where she is just going to grab some salty snacks, grab something to drink, give everyone something, and as they hang out with her leaning against her bike, kind of just, Olivia, you need to tell us what happened. What did you do?
Well,
Those-
they
those-
were all being controlled in some way, so I uncontrolled them. There was some kind of spooky darkness within their souls, and so I smashed it.
How are you able to do that?
Those people were terrified in a way that is quite dangerous for humans.
I know the limits humans have.
Yes, but some of them have complications that can cause such limitations to be a lot smaller than they are for other people.
Olivia, with her 0 medicine, nods her head.
If, say, one of them had a heart condition and was presented with something on whatever level of scary that was, they might have died.
Yeah, so I'm just really curious what it is that allows you to be able, like, to do those kind of things, or how you came to be whatever the fuck that you are.
That sounds offensive.
I don't care if it sounds offensive.
I
just
care.
want-
Can
I-
we not? Can we not like start revving each other up here?
How about instead you tell us in order for us to better utilize such abilities in our plans in future?
Things work a lot better if we all understand how we work.
Olivia, not ahead, seeming to be happy with the partnership. Well, I'm not from here. I'm from... It tilts her head trying to think of how to say it.
The Nightmare Realm? Wade says, like, genuinely.
I mean... Dreaming is like... It's not like it's all nightmares.
The Astral Plane?
That's D&D.
Oh, is there not an aspect of the Astral Plane in mythology?
Well,
Starlight doesn't think so.
Fair enough.
Kid's just gonna say, kind of. It's. I guess it would depend on which part of the underworlds you're going to.
Olivia will pat Sarnay on the shoulder and say, I'm from where you go when you sleep.
Wade eats a nacho.
It is probably just like very plain Doritos.
Wade eats a Dorito.
Because I don't think you can get nachos at a gas station in Brussels.
Oh yeah, I
Could be
forgot.
wrong.
This is in America.
This is not America. Anyway,
You consult the list.
yeah. Like,
I've just got his kid eating.
above table, I am very happy with everything that's gone through. Sarnay needs answers. And so...
Wade also needs answers, but he doesn't want to upset the woman who's coated in blood, dripping from her chin as if she was eating people.
Yeah, Sarnay doesn't care that much about that. So she just looks over at Olivia and says, I find it very annoying how you're being obtuse about answering. But for the sake of social cohesion, I'll just be okay with you telling us why why are you here with us, honestly? Like, are we helping you in some way? You're obviously helping us. I just want to know where your intentions lie and where they end.
I want to make a better world.
Lots of people do. Storyteller, is something dripping?
Yeah, that's
Oh, yes, that is the sink.
that's our faucet. So
Okay.
8 feet away from me.
yeah, it's like 17 degrees, and we got to make sure our pipes don't freeze. So
Understood.
While this conversation is going on and Olivia's saying all this stuff,
Yes.
can I make a roll to, like, a cult or something to understand that she is the scion of a dream god?
can Wade also do this?
'Cause I'm pretty sure I have enough of the information to put that together.
Yeah, I would say, given your guys' specific histories,
I remember if anyone has sent the divine already.
no one has sent the divine.
Yeah, we don't have a dragon anymore.
Also, I just
Well-
didn't take it because I had other stuff to take yet.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would say with your guys' particular history, Kit, even though you were a house cat for a god for a time, sent to specifically to look at ecological aspects, you were the house cat of a god. A more human god, and Wade, your family has been dealing with more religious aspects for it beforehand. I would say that you guys could probably put together that she is the scion of a dream god
Yeah.
without a roll.
So yeah, guess it's gonna say, you're the scion of a dream god, aren't you?
At this point in time, our characters would have been visited, wouldn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, we would have all had our
We would have had
visitations.
visitations, so we at least know we are god related in some way.
Mhm.
Well, the guy that I met, I do only meet while sleeping, so
I understand, but it makes sense.
That shit's weird. My
It
dad
is.
just comes to visit me.
There is the
This is
difference.
Kit just says,
Sarnay,
Kit just says, and I was a cat until a month ago.
Sarnay, there is the difference between your dad coming in for a regular visit, or a regular visit as much as it would be, which would be taking you out hunting and teaching you how to, deal with Titan spawn and things like that just seem normal, and then realizing, wait, no, I'm a protagonist. Oh, wait, no, I'm a protagonist is the visitation.
Those are two separate things in Sarnay's mind that
Yes.
may or may not have connected.
I was about to say there's a difference from spending quality time with dad and then dad telling you that there's a prophecy about a chosen one, and it's eerily similar to you.
Yeah, like, reading about the visitation stuff, Visitation Day would have been your blood burning itself as it turns into Eco and all that, so you would know.
Like I'm aware of how things have gone with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything outside of that perspective is weird to Sarnay.
Mm-hmm.
She has a 4 in cunning, a 1 in intellect. I am playing Sarnay very much as an egotistical and uncaring and uninterested character when it comes to everyone else.
Right now.
Yeah, like because she's worried it might the situation with Olivia might affect her, and as such she's taking an interest. Because Sarnay, if we were to use the D&D alignment, which, you know, there's a lot of things to be said against that, I don't think she's near the good side of alignment.
Well, I usually take evil in that to just mean selfish.
Exactly.
Good and evil to mean
Yeah.
selfishness and selflessness. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. Okay. But yes,
That makes sense.
100% you guys can put together now, especially now that it's been said that
Yeah.
Olivia's a...
I was gonna try and mediate a bit and be like,
Mhm.
look, Olivia, do you promise not to do whatever big scary thing that was on any of us?
Yes.
Sarnai? Do you accept that promise?
I guess.
Okay. As long as everyone's okay with that, perhaps we can move on from this argument before we're here all night.
Suppose, where do you want to go? Like, I don't have a lot of space in my dorm room.
Oh, don't worry. My sleeping arrangements are. I don't need a room.
If we're discussing stuff, did anybody else find anything in the apartment that could help us better understand Starlight and their machinations? Because Olivia gave me this piece of paper. Wade's still holding the piece of paper, just waiting for his turn to talk.
I didn't notice anything medically wrong with them aside from the fear.
Wait, can I see?
Wade is going to slide the paper over to oh my god, sorry.
No worries.
I'll read over Sarnai's shoulder.
Any check I can make here?
I explain what I've already deduced about the note.
Academics mental.
Okay, cunning academics for me. Does it have to do with international politics of any kind?
Not
I
directly.
don't believe so.
no.
Okay.
I will allow...
Oh.
Well, you got 0 successes anyway, so...
I think an occult
What else were you
roll.
allowed?
on Sarnay's sheet, I would have allowed manage individuals. Let me take a look at yours. Judge creatures, sweet. I would allow identify and follow tracks in this particular instance, because you're looking for something to follow.
Okay.
You're looking for a thing.
Five successes.
It's on fire.
On 5 dice.
So Kit, as Wade kind of explains the aspect of kind of what he's found with some of the connections being through the stars and through mythologies putting around that, you remember the aspects of the Star Eaters, you remember the demonic Ayoyote, and as you kind of begin to put things together, especially with the recent launch that Starlight Solutions had, you get the idea that they might be trying to pull something from up there down into the world itself.
Looks like there's something up in space that they want.
Okay, that seems weird. There's barely anything there.
There's quite a lot there, it's just very far away.
But yeah, it is definitely more in the mythological and more legendary aspects than physical. You can
Hmm.
identify that with 5 successes.
That takes some more time for Sarnath to sink in.
I'm going to do some research to see if what might be up there that they might be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone else would also like to do that, then you're welcome to, because research isn't something I'm particularly good at.
I can ask
Good at it.
around.
And we'll meet back up once we figure some things out.
Did
Would it
we
be
want
okay
to go
if...
see the guy at the hospital? He went to space.
We actually probably should do that.
Should probably go in with a smaller number of people. If it's
Maybe
in
I
a
shouldn't be there.
hospital. If you want to position yourself in an opposing building, that's fine, but that might be difficult if we don't know which room he's in.
I'm also just going to state the fact that I am very against the idea of shooting into a hospital, even if the need requires.
I meant more to like cover our exit.
I can make it a tranquilizer dart if you're more comfortable with that.
I'm not, but you know what? It's less lethal, so I appreciate the effort.
I'm going to pull some strings, see if I can get us legal permission to be there.
Alright.
Wait. Oh, right. You're like, oh man, I know a lawyer. I know a cat lawyer.
Not sure
It
if
hasn't
lawyer
passed the
is the right
exam,
word.
actually, but no, I'm kidding.
I was about to say, I know a cat.
Is
Sorry,
the
go
bar
ahead.
a thing in Brussels?
I don't know.
The bar? No, that's an American thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say the bar is an American thing.
Yeah.
But you do need to be an accredited lawyer or advocate if you do that sort of legal stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Kid is neither going to confirm nor deny whether or not he has qualifications.
Fair.
And whether or not those qualifications were just given to him by a god.
That's
Thanks,
okay.
Grandpa.
Casimir is how, like, that
Yeah.
happened for Casimir as well.
Yep. Kid is also created.
Yeah. We love created here.
We do. Every Scion that I've had a chance to play, however short, has been a created Scion.
Wade cries and chosen.
Olivia's created.
I think I played all 4 kinds now. Chosen. I've got Jodie's born. Ryuji is an incarnation, and Kit is created.
I don't have an incarnation yet.
I've only played Born and Chosen at this point.
And Dragon.
And Dragon.
Dragon would be close to an incarnation,
Yeah.
especially though
Fair.
you're playing Dragon. But yeah, so you guys are going to split off and do some research.
Yeah. Keep in
Okay.
touch. I'm fine.
Can I get a copy of the page?
Yeah, if you guys want to make copies, you guys can make some copies and
We'll stop
Wade
by
takes a picture and then sends it to Sarnay.
Okay, good.
that.
That's going to be useful. Because I think I want to tap a path for this.
Ooh.
you got an idea of what to do. Let's go for it.
I have contacts at the International School of Brussels.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to go to the people that I have the closest ties with and go, hey, I found this. Don't ask any questions about that. What can you tell me about this?
Okay. Hmm. Part of me wants to make that a culture or leadership check instead of an academic check because you're trying to go to people who might know something
Yep.
more so than figuring things out that way. And if you're tapping a path, you can add 2 dice to that
Okay.
if you'd like to. And that would be
Cunning,
social
leadership.
in this.
Oh, social.
Social,
Manipulation. Leadership. Would manage individuals be part of this?
Yes, I would say so.
You said dice modifier 2?
Yes.
None!
Would you like to
Success
spend some
left!
momentum?
Hmm?
Would you like to spend some momentum?
Are we back to 8 momentum?
Yeah. You guys have failed a lot of rolls.
Okay, fair. I would like 3 dice, please.
Take as much as you want.
I would like 8 dice, please.
For it.
No, I'm going to go for 3.
Okay.
Done! I should have gone for 8.
I'll just. Boop. Yeah, with 0 successes, unfortunately. Technically, nah, I don't like boss rules. I really don't like boss rules.
You can
That
go
would
for
be a
that
bot.
if you want. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
saying, like, you need to use the mechanic, but I'm saying it could be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first thing that came to my head is burning some bridges in regards to Sarne's attitude, but I didn't have anything funny in mind. So, but yeah, with 0 successes, a lot of people are taking a look at it. They give you a lot of the same information that Kit did at best.
Oh, but I can definitely imagine folks like, hey, cool the attitude.
Yeah. Okay. Did anyone else have an idea of what they would like to try?
I'm gonna ask around people that I have contacts with in the Pantheon.
Okay.
See if they know anything about there being any, like, artifacts or creatures up there that this company might be interested in.
Okay. Let me open up once in future.
Yeah.
More books. Okay. Planton. Principal members. Did you just want to ask and see what they could get you, or did you want to take a look at did you want to make a roll for like tapping a path? Just out of
I
curiosity.
could tap the path. Grandpa's favorite errand cat.
Yeah.
So they know I'm Sue's favorite, so.
Yay.
Okay, persuasion to confirmation?
As I'm taking a look at these, let me take a look at yours specifically. Yeah, I'll persuasion in this particular instance.
2 dice. Could I use my cryptozoology specialty to, like, have some things I've already, like, ruled out?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Don't have anything else. Okay. Two.
Yay.
I'm going to make a note so I don't forget
Hmm.
something real quick with
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay.
Because what you get is there is something that you get back.
Okay.
But it's in verse and it's cryptic because it's from Taliesin.
Fuck. God damn it, Taliesin. Kit is going
So
to write it
I'm making
down
a note. Yeah.
and find an interpreter.
I
Well, but
realize I
that's what
know
you
too
get on-
little about
Because-
mythology.
Kit named his nature spirit friend Spirit. He's not creative.
hmm
So he's just going to spend like the rest of the night in between naps just trying to figure out what the fuck this means.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty certain Mr. Jaffe's named after the god.
Yes.
Yeah, like I was wondering, like, are you talking about Mr. Jaffe? It's like
No.
that doesn't make sense.
That
Taliesin,
would be
Makes sense.
hilarious.
Taliesin Jaffe is named after Taliesin, the not god exactly in Welsh mythology, but like kind of a wizard.
Okay.
Yeah. Observer.
But
Bird
has been promoted to god in the Welsh pantheon in this game.
Hmm.
Yes.
Good for them. Yeah, there's the story about him and the potion that makes you turn into random animals.
Hmm.
Alright. Anyone else have any ideas?
So
I-
weren't bothering the guy in the hospital yet?
It's like the middle of it's like in the night. We're not allowed in there.
Wait,
Yeah,
would like
visiting
to
hours
speak-
are definitely over. And
Yeah, I was
that's-
also gonna ask if I could get people to like get us a legal means of getting in the hospital and talking to this guy.
So, storyteller, two things.
Yes.
Wade is going to use his family's corporate misgivings isn't the right word, benefits,
Okay.
to try to grease the palms to get us in that hospital at some point legally.
Mhm.
Second thing, and I'll roll whatever you want me to for that. The second thing, Wade is going to go sicko mode and then proceed to subsist upon mac and cheese, Doritos, and Monster Energy for the next couple of hours as he
Mhm.
proceeds to just scour the internet for any connection relating to Starlight. He's going to start on their main website. He's going to get the names of employees, middle managers, CFOs, anything, and then just like look into their personal lives. He has imbued his inner Cardin.
Yeah, go for it. That'll be a technology roll.
Okay.
Technology mental.
What about the other thing?
The other thing kind of goes into the same realm as Kit, so we'll handle that at the same time.
Okay. So would system navigation work here?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Four successes.
Can I add 2 momentum to that?
Can you add 2 momentum? Is that what you're...
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But may
Okay.
you? Also, yes.
Okay.
See if I can get 6. Can't. Alright,
no.
just 4.
No worries, no worries. I'm gonna give you another name.
Hold on.
There you go. Janine Zimmerman, who is the CEO currently. In regards to your research, Janine is really the only other person that seems to have the same type of stiffness as the others. And when you're able to sit there and kind of put things together, there's some others, but they kind of overlap with the anthropology, sociology, mythology, and physics aspects of what Starlight's been taking a look at. Janine is the only person outside of them that seems to have that type of stiffness to it. And You can get an extra clue. I can give you some more additional context or insight into clues you already have. You may ask a question about some of your clues, or you may create an entirely new fact within reason.
Oh, okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, does anybody else have a valid question on any of the evidence we found so far?
I have a question I thought up since the CEO is all control-y.
Mm-hmm.
Would be whether or not Starlight is like intentionally trying to get whatever it is from space, or if whatever it is in space is trying to get Starlight to bring it.
Ooh, that's a good one. My question was going to... I'm not asking it. I'm just posing it forward. My question was going to be if Starlight was a publicly traded company, because, first of all, information would be a lot more public, and we could also look into shareholders to see if they might be pulling strings in different directions.
See if one of them is an alien.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, with 4 successes on you sitting there and taking a look at it, the Starlight is public. They seem to be doing the basic business thing of pleasing shareholders.
Okay.
But
That gives me other ideas as well then, but we'll focus on that later. Okay, so does anybody else have a question? Because trying to figure out if something is trying to get them to bring it here is where we're at.
I mean, one question that Sarna is also kind of hoping to figure out is, what is it they're trying to get from up there?
It's not just... See, that's my thing, too. It's not just up there, because, like, they're exploring weird places here.
Yeah.
Like, we have no idea what they're doing in space, but, like, they're, like, unearthing things here. It's making it weird.
So rather than what are they trying to get from up there, why are they trying to get from up there?
I'll do you one better. When are they?
Wait, ask the universe when Starlight's gonna bring this thing down. Majora's Mask as timer just starts up.
Dawn of the final day.
Okay. Could also just create a fact within reason, too.
Could be a weakness in their systems. Could be buying
Find a back door.
shares. Could be all sorts of things.
I was about to say one of Wade's siblings bought majority shares in Starlight.
That would take time. Starlight is... Yeah.
No. I just thought that'd be hilarious. Just a week later, Wade just comes, yeah, so I technically own Starlight now.
I mean, a fact could be that your sibling is in fact starting to is initiating a hostile takeover.
Yeah,
that would be Wendy style.
I can't think of any questions.
Okay.
Yeah, let's focus on the question for now.
Okay.
Information is power. So yeah, what? what are they doing up there? What's reaching out to them? Why is it trying to get down here? What's going on there? I'm gonna laugh if they're actually trying to bring the moon into the Earth.
No.
No, they're not trying to bring the moon into the Earth.
Monsters. They don't even care about the tides.
So you are looking for why they are, or what? Are you looking for what they are doing up there?
Essentially.
Okay.
Like what are they doing, and like what is driving them to do this? Because like there's no like Wade looking at this from a business standpoint, given who his family is, there's no gain here. Like at least from Wade's perspective, everything they've found, like they're brainwashing employees, and it's not even in a way to instill loyalty or better results. Like they're just turning them into like drones, and like even obedience can have a deficient on like growth and results. So nothing they're doing is making any sense business wise. So it has to be some outside force that's making them do this, or they get just some unreasonable benefit from like kneecapping themselves here.
Okay. So I'm going to change it to giving you some extra insight because you figured out a decent amount, kind of walking yourself through it there. So as you're sitting there and you're thinking about the business acumen of what's going on, taking a look at it, the best way to describe Starlight Solutions in this particular instance is they are a tech startup that is flying under the radar. They are doing exactly what is to be expected, which is strange in its own right. So
We are a space company and we are doing space stuff.
yes.
Yes.
Look,
Who
we're
would've
launching
thunk?
rockets and stuff. It looks like we're doing space stuff. Invest in us.
The thing that kind of stands out weirdly to you is if they were just pure tech startups, if they were just pure exploring space, why do they have, like, yeah, sure, it's big in this world, but why do they have sociology, anthropology, and mythology experts? And you sit there and you think about it for a moment, and you remember the demonic Ayoyote. You remember it was a key in a gate. And you get the idea, and I'm just going to this is from the book.
I'm listening.
This is what their drive is. I'm going to copy it and then I'm going to read it aloud because I just want you guys to sit there and do that. Turn the entire sky into a gate, letting all manner of horrors into the world. And to make sure next quarter profits look good until then.
Okay.
Wade, so as like the dots kind of...
Did they have a plan to profit off the horrors?
Maybe.
Wade being a corporate shill in his family, he's just going to think aloud, answering the question that was not asked in his general vicinity, but would probably be asked if they were aware. Of course they know how to profit off of it. We don't know how, but they have some way to profit off of it. So many ways to go down. Wade's just like tossing shit around in his room at this point. Idiots! Did we not see this coming? Of course they're trying to profit off the horrors of the universe. They're gonna turn the guy into a gate! And as there's just a knock on his door of, Mr. Carmichael, are you alright? He just turns around, Cheeto dust surrounding his mouth. Get out!
I just imagine the guys are in the room with you, just watching you pacing back and forth.
It's losing his mind because this is so dumb. But of course, there's a way to profit off of the end of the world. Idiots.
Now it
Of course, and
becomes
all these people who were killed by the end of the world will buy our products.
Doesn't matter if you change the source of the economy. We don't know who they're trying to sell it to, but it ain't gonna be the people, and whatever they're getting paid in is gonna be a hell of a lot more expensive than the dollar. Wade is just, he's just saying these things aloud to himself as he's just, like, dialing his phone.
now the
All right,
question
let's
is,
see.
how can
Well-
we make Starlight Industries as unprofitable as possible?
Oh, I have plans. Wade is, so let's see, we're going to call in order here.
Before we get too long, I take it that everyone receives like a 2 a.m. text.
I was just about to say, Storyteller, can I get an in-universe time check, please?
I
I
imagine we
would
have
say
like
that-
a messenger thing like Discord that we're using.
Yeah, Discord, WhatsApp, something that involves a mythological name that I'm not familiar of.
Or mail.
I don't like how that sounds.
Fair enough.
That just sounds like a bad thing to name something.
Mm-hmm.
There was one, it did not get off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Hermes was very upset about that.
Are you familiar with the Game Grumps bit where the punchline is fucking Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes.
No thanks.
I think that's the energy that we're getting here.
Yeah, like it's just like a buzz if you don't have your notifications on, but it's just a flood of text followed by like 2 or 3 messages that is just like a fractured statement followed by more floods of text. It's
Yep.
very incoherent, and it stops exactly at 4:38 a.m. when he crashes.
Kit reads them
Olivia.
between naps.
Is there
Olivia,
anything that you'd like to do before Wade sends all of this stuff?
Word
Olivia,
vomits into your phone.
Olivia will head back to her place, shower, get changed into some comfy pajamas, go to sleep, and I was thinking it might be on point for her to then drift into other people's dreams and try to convince employees of Starlight Labs to reveal secrets to her.
Oh boy.
You want to be a whistleblower?
Okay.
Fucking Inception these guys.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Blow the whistle.
And that will be a persuasion check, social persuasion, as you're trying to convince people of something.
That one, that one. Probably don't add that. I imagine striking looks might apply here.
I'll allow it.
No, not dice modifier enhancement. And because this is very on point, I'll also tap the Bridge Between Worlds path.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, that looks good.
Having a lot of paths today.
Yeah, why not?
It's fun
Well,
to do.
We don't have Legend to burn yet, so
Yeah, that's fair.
I do need to find someone to inflict upon fate binding to Olivia to get hers back.
also apparently my Pantheon purview lets me use paths more often, so maybe I should use paths.
Okay. Is there any type of secrets that you're looking for specifically? That way, one, you know who to target, and two, you know, kind of what you're looking for there.
I think one good one would be to try and determine if, like, anyone at the company is actively, like, in their senses, pushing the occult weirdness to happen. Like, does someone know sort of what's going on? Is there someone causing the shift in
Also, like,
priorities?
people working on the launches and stuff. That might be another one.
Okay.
I'm going to say that with the outside of the information that you guys have already, that you guys have made before Wade comes in with his big unhinged sets of text messages.
Lore dump.
Yes. A majority of the people that you kind of sit there and find are just doing their jobs. They don't really, like, they think that it's normal. I mean, going and getting celestial measurements in the remote Central American mountains, it makes sense. You're getting celestial measurements to send things into space. Yeah. Reading what I can read and finding what I'm finding. I cannot find... Yeah, they're definitely more tricksy about something like that. I will also allow you one of the same stunts if you would like. Q&A, extra insight into a clue, creating a fact, etc. I know the stunts are always just... They're great and they're helpful, but it's like, God, what do I do? What do I pick?
There's so many.
Could you inception someone to sabotage the next launch so it doesn't take off?
Ooh.
Could I do that?
To delay their progress.
Give them
Hello.
some kind of nightmare where they think they've got their calculations wrong, and then they redo them, and then actually get them wrong when they redo them.
Yeah, I'll allow that. That seems fun. Okay. So their next launch will have some difficulties with it.
Yeah, just to slow them down a bit. So you
I
have
will
more
make a
time
note.
to investigate.
Launch will be difficulties. All right, I have my note.
Hell yeah.
So, it comes to the next day. What are you guys up to?
Olivia will respond in the group chat saying to Wade, "You know, sleep is good for you."
Wait. Wait just responds, answers are better.
Has Wade gone to sleep?
Wade has slept, yes, but it was a crash out.
How much has Wade slept?
Can I get an in-universe time check?
Well, you said 4:38. This would be morning. This would be probably close to, I would say, 8 o'clock, given that a lot of people are students.
Wade has slept 4 hours.
Okay, so you are waking up. Okay.
Get a response to the sleep conversation with, I sleep in naps.
Evens or odds, Wade?
Even.
Oh.
You have the condition sleep deprived. Mental checks are going to be at an additional difficulty.
Whoops.
Oh no. EVP.
Cracks open a nos.
That was my favorite in high school. All right, but yeah,
I like bang.
It is the beginning of the day. What are you guys getting up to?
School.
Probably
Gotta
like
keep up
continuing
appearances.
to try and get a legal avenue and to talk to the guy in the hospital.
Okay.
that
Is
people are like-
this? Yeah, is this you starting to gather your followers that we talked about a little bit earlier?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you stop into a law office. I don't know if you want to do names or if you want me to do names.
I'll come up with a name by next time.
All right.
Are they
cool.
going to be a local law firm, or are they going to be a satellite office for an international law firm?
That's an excellent question.
Does
I
that
will
make
determine that by the next session.
that
All
may
right.
be
I
that may
need
determine
to
the
read
names?
up on legal stuff.
Kit goes into a law firm and gets a lot of that stuff started, and we will see what that looks like next time.
Hmm.
Acquiring contacts.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else anyone else is doing other than classes? Okay.
I think it would be really funny if Wade ended up being a guest speaker at either a business or a medical class at Sarney's school.
It wouldn't surprise me, but it would surprise Sarney.
Yeah, sure.
Because Wade is probably the youngest person to have an MBA and 2 doctorates.
I forget whether or not Sane and Olivia went to the same place.
I think they do go to the same school.
Brussels.
Yeah.
That was an episode 1 thing for the cat crew. I don't remember.
I think it was because they were both
Yeah.
at the same school event.
I'll allow it. That seems fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are heading to class. I would say, is there anything that you guys want to do between classes, between speaking, or anything along those lines while Kit is making legal friends? Ooh, maybe we should talk about cults. Speaking of legal friends.
Oh snap! That's right. Those are
That's
a
another
thing
birthright
here.
that we can that we might be able
Yeah.
to take a look at.
Yeah, we're
That's fair.
Scions.
Yeah.
We have actual fans. I always forget the side of Scion.
Cults are a little bit different than that, but yes. Okay. So I think since we're all kind of there and we did just get a decent amount of information dropped, we'll go ahead and call it there then, since everyone seems to be deep in thought and we have some things that we need to do. And we will open up next time with going and visiting Jermaine Davis and how that's going to go. I've been the storyteller Alvarez for the for this session. Playing Kid, I've had Danny Cat.
Law cult, law cult, law cult.
Playing Sarnay, I've had Cress.
Just point me to a target.
Playing Wade, I've had Red Ghost.
Listen, it's fine. He's used to having the sleep schedule of a college student. It doesn't matter that he's 16. His kidneys are new.
And playing Olivia, I've had Robo Parrot.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone had a good time, and we'll catch you guys
Yeah.
next time. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
And that was the session for today. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This has been such a delight as usual. And I'm very curious to see what is going to happen later on. Let's go and see if there is someone to raid. Someone to raid is of course the obscure hit from Queen, a sequel to Somebody to Love. Oh, there are so many fun folks. And I think it's going to be Alice Napalm that we're going to raid into. Raid Alice Napalm. For stream schedule, I don't yet know, but maybe there'll be a stream on Friday. If not, there'll be a stream next Monday, as we are going to go back into Hyrule Chronicles as the penultimate session of Campaign 1. That is going to be very exciting. I hope to see you there. With that said, I have been Cress, I am Cress, and I will be Cress for some time. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you'll have a lovely day. Goodbye.